What's up, everybody? This is BB Davis for BB Loves Sports, where sports and gaming is the exquisite fusion. Hope everyone is doing well. All right, so I'm out and about doing essentials, and I'm masked up, okay? Like, straight up. There we go. And outfit for today is orange, because I'm feeling pretty sunny. So I'm all kinds of feeling good. Hope everyone has been doing well. This is me on the go and on the move. And again, I hope everyone is masked up. These numbers are high. With COVID, it has affected every sector you can think of. And especially all over. But with Americans, we just have to get these numbers down. Underneath this is a thin mask, so that's double layered protection. When you're wearing these young masks, if you look at the news reports, they talk about the different stylings of masks, what is better than the next. So if you are going to wear something thin, then you might need to double it up so you can have added protection. Okay, we are responsible for our health. So welcome to BB Loves Sports, everyone. Welcome all new subscribers. Feeling pretty good here. So before I get into the mix of everything, I'm so Florida right now. Let's play some 69 Boys, Survivor of the Fittest, because that's what we're doing out here, okay? We're in the Hunger Games, Survivor of the Fittest. I call the pandemic year, I call year 2020 the year of resiliency. All right? So here's my ode, spreading some sunshine on a cloudy day.
So they can try and take what's mine, but I'll burn the string before they get one dime. And to them, it's a hurting fact, because it's all they show. So yo, I'm gonna get it right back. And yeah, they looking like dummies. They waste their time, plus they waste their taxpayers' money. So put away your house playing tactics. Shotgun, ski mask, and windbreaker jackets. Cause ain't no doors getting kicked down. And if it is, then I suggest you skip the town, because my lawyer's so good, I hope you're packed up in the morning. You'll be sleeping in Alaska. It's survival of the fittest.
On the Araman, they make it ready. From last month, them a go like them crazy. Coming on the dance on a fire tank 90. Coming up with a man, they place been empty. Coming up a bus, full shot on their body. They met them low, 7 on the rough and ready. 69 boys, fire shot with the greatness. Pull up,
cause it's survival of the fittest.
Woo! Throwback! What's up, Florida? Woo! 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 What? I know y'all didn't see that coming, okay? Had to throw it down. Oh my goodness. So old school, but that beat will forever, that jam will forever, you know, be the jam. The lyrics are definitely parental. So if you know Survival of the Fittest, 69 Boys, I couldn't play all of it because that's just not what I do, you know, from my platforms. But real stories, real truths. So now we want to talk about some real truths there. Okay. The MEAC unveiled schedules for football and basketball. Took a look at the schedules, but then we got a little bit of a conflict of messaging, because while some say they will open up and play for the spring because they shut down the regular season because of the pandemic, we just got about 23 hours ago that FAMU says they will skip multiple sports, including football. So we just have to see how that goes. You really can't blame anybody for whatever they need to do. Myself, I always say safety first. It's a choice, and go with it. So we'll have to look at that closely as we move out of 2020 into 2021. It will go by the numbers if you don't get those numbers down. And that's just fact. All right, let's see if we can find something else on here. Some little instrumental. So gonna see if we can find some instrumental stuff on my CD while we're out here, because I got a lot of hype stuff here. So I was just trying to see. Okay, that was my Celtics, but it seemed like I had something real smooth and chill. So I guess we're about to go find it. So let's see. I had like this smooth track as I do my picks. So let's see. I think I found it. Yeah, there it is. Track 9. Okay. So really, it's all going to depend on if you get the numbers out, everybody. Trying to get through this thing we call life and get through the pandemic. So it's good that they did their schedules. I'm going to try and get an interview with someone from the football athletics department, or get some news from the sources just to see if you could get some more definitive. But yes, as of October, the end of October, we're now in November, they did unveil their schedules for football and basketball, the MEAC, so we just have to see how things go. Alright, so now, let's get into the groove here. We're in week 10. Let's go back and talk about week 9 real quick. I did not get obliterated. Okay. But good people, week 9 was something else. I had just raked my Packers over the coals, but I was like, we just do not beat down like we should. And even though last Thursday the Packers faced off with the 49ers, that was a really good face-off, and they really did what they needed to do, the ending score still was 34-17. It should have been even a more blowout than that. So I still stand by my argument that the Packers are not that team that will beat you and beat the brakes down and demolish you. But hopefully it will get to that point. But nevertheless, they won. Texans and the Jaguars, I went with the Texans, did not get obliterated, 27-25. That was good to see the Jaguars on the board really good like that. Giants and the Washington team, I'm so always trying to say Redskins. And hey, if I do say that, no disrespect, how can I as Cherokee Choctaw Blackfoot? Okay, keeping it real. But look at the Giants. They won by 3. Lions and Vikings. This was in conference, NFC North. The Vikings did pull the win. I was so hoped that the Detroit Lions would have given the dagger. But anyway, the Vikings would succeed on that 20-34. Panthers and the Chiefs. This was closer than what I thought. 33-31. So, this is the weeks of the daggers before you get down to the playoffs. And people are going to dissect the teams who have no chance. They're going to be dissecting these top teams, and they're going to be trying to throw the daggers. Just like the Panthers was trying to throw the daggers, and they were very close. Broncos and Falcons, 34-27. Falcons would lead. So see, still showing that change in management, much needed. Dolphins and Cardinals, 34-31. Dolphins succeed again. Go ahead, Tua and company. Saints and Buccaneers. Oh my God, if this wasn't the beatdown to the beatdown. But this is not the fault of incoming. So we're not going to let you go there with Antonio. And still you got all these haters that's talking about, oh, this is my experience with him. Antonio, if you just keep that clutter talk out and you just do what you have to do. But this was a straight beatdown. The Saints, 38. Buccaneers, 3. Complete abolishment. Patriots and the Jets. Patriots will come out on top, 30-27. Definitely the Patriots needed that win. Not that it would do it in big significance, but you know. Steelers and the Cowboys. Not to say the Steelers are undefeated. Cowboys came real close. Blood in the water. This is the daggers of football right now. 24-19. And that's with a whole disruption of their quarterbacks and all of that. So people are looking to get that dagger. Raiders and Chargers, 31-26. Raiders would come out on top. Seahawks and the Bills. The Bills dealt another L to the Seahawks. This was a close game. This was a game to watch. People knew that. So that was pretty good with the scoring, 44-34. So the Bills would come out on top. Told you, watch the Bills. Titans and the Bears. Thank you, Titans, for doing your job. Handed that L to the Bears. This is just the fan speaking here as a Packers fan, NFC North. But that's what went down. Ravens and the Colts. The Colts will pull up. No. I thought they would. I got demolished on that one. Ravens will succeed 24-10. All right, so now we're in week 10. Tonight, Thursday night football. Here we go with the Colts and the Titans. This is going to be a good game, but I'm rolling with the Titans on this one. That game starts at 8:20 p.m. Here are my picks. Are you ready? Okay. Washington faces off with the Lions. I'm going with Washington. Eagles faces off with the Giants. But this one, I'm going to mix things up. This is going to be my wild card pick, and I'm going with the Giants. Statistically, it would be the Eagles, but since the Giants are making a little bit of noise here, they're trying to deal those L's to anybody who's on top. So I'm going to do the wild card on this one. I'm going with the Giants. Bills and Cardinals. But this one, I'm going with the Bills, but we shall see because those Cardinals have dealt the L's. But I'm going to go with the Bills. Broncos and Raiders. I'm rocking with the Raiders on this one. Bengals and Steelers. Rocking with the Steelers. I don't really see any upsets, but last week was too close to comfort as far as the score, but still rocking with the Steelers. Ravens and the Patriots. This is always a good matchup right here. So I'm going to roll with the Ravens. We'll see how that goes. Vikings and the Bears. Another NFC North matchup. I'm needing the Vikings to pull up on the Bears. But statistically, I'm thinking the Bears will beat the Vikings on this one. 49ers and the Saints. I'm rocking with the Saints. But the 49ers are going to try and deal a dagger for them. Okay? And I'm pretty sure the Bucs wouldn't mind that at all. Seahawks and the Rams. This is another good matchup. Seahawks cannot afford to be taking too many more L's. But the Rams will be one of the teams that could do it. But I'm going to rock with the Seahawks. But don't be surprised. Chargers and the Dolphins. Going with the Dolphins. Jaguars and the Packers. I'm going with the Pack, but if this is the game that the Jaguars are going to catch the W and give the Packers an L, they deserve it. Because, come on. Don't sleep on the Jaguars, though. But I'm going with the Packers. Buccaneers and the Panthers face off. This is always a good meetup. After that debacle shut down. Still rocking with the Bucks. Still rocking with the Bucks on this one. They need some type of victory after that beat down, haymakers, everything. Ninja moves. Texans and the Browns. I'm going with the Texans on this one. We're just going to see how it goes. All right, and then week 11, you got some other good matchups there for week 11 in there. I'm not going to kind of go through it, but let's talk about the standings here. Where are we as of right now with the standings with everybody, with the AFC? And then I'm out of here, okay? So here's how we lock that down. The Bills lead in the AFC East. Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. AFC West. Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. AFC North. Steeler Nation 8-0. Have y'all seen those memes? Brittany, my baby, is a Steelers fan, and she had up there those 8 horses sitting up there. I was like, I can't hate. Because I do love the Steelers. I got a lot of Steeler Nation people. So, y'all do y'all thing. 8-0. They going. They going. unless something else dismantled. A little too close for comfort. Again, the score from last week, but okay. And they got Ravens. Ravens after the Steelers in AFC North, the Browns and the Bengals. AFC South, Titans, Colts, Texans, Jaguars. Let's go to the NFC. Here's who's leading, and then I'm out of here. In the NFC East, the Eagles, Washington, Cowboys, Giants. NFC West, Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams, 49ers. NFC North in the house, Packers, then the Bears, Vikings, Lions. NFC South, Saints, Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers. So, how do you rock this? I'm going to do it real quick. This is how you rock it, everybody. This is how you rock it. What? Alright, this is how you rock it, everybody. The daggers that will come to the party to do you those L's. In the NFC East, 3-4 is the Eagles. Then you got Washington, 2-6. Cowboys, 2-7. Giants holding at 2-7. This is a very low winning conference right here. That's not really in the midst of nobody checking for anybody, really, at this point, to run up into, you know, playoffs or anything like that. But still, all of these teams will be ready to hand daggers. So that's why everybody better just keep an eye on the NFC East, because they will be ready to hand daggers. Their scores or wins are so low, but they'll be ready to hang the daggers, okay? In the NFC West, Seahawks are 6-2, and then the Cardinals 5-3, Rams hold tie at 5-3, and then 49ers 4-5. 49ers, all of them will be ready to hand daggers. The Rams and the 49ers and the Cardinals. Seahawks need to hold on with everything that they got not to get any more L's. Okay? Then, with the NFC North, Packers are at 6-2, so they're tied right there with the Seahawks. So, the Bears are right there knocking 5-4. And then the NFC North is 6-2, the Saints. And the Buccaneers 6-3. So even though the Buccaneers are in second place with the Saints with that win, those two teams right there are still viable. So you got Seahawks, Packers, right behind the Packers is the Bears. Right behind the Seahawks is the Cardinals and the Rams. Then you got the Saints, 6-2, 6-3, and the Buccaneers. And that's what NFC. When you move back over here, Bills are 7-2. So they're right up there with the Steelers. Okay? And then the AFC West, 8-1, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are right there. So that's the Chiefs, the Bills, the Steelers. In good position. Okay? Definitely the Steelers, 8-0. They're locked in. Unless some dismantling happens, and that can happen from just about anybody. And then the Titans are sitting there at 6-2. So you got so many people like the Jaguars, the Texans, the Browns, the Bengals, the Chargers, the Broncos, even the 0-9 Jets will still be trying to find a way to give a dagger, and the Patriots. So we'll just have to see what happens. Those are my picks. Glad that you all loved my little flashback. If you did, for the 69 boys, Survival of the Fittest, we are in survivor mode and resiliency. So do your thing, do your part, so we can go into this new normalcy and get these numbers down. Okay, so I'm out of here. And more to come. This has been Late Life Chilling, and I'm on the move and I'm on the go. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.